Hello and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today's video is Wycombe Wanderers versus Exeter City in the first Tuesday night game of the season. Exeter City come into this game off the back of a 2-1 defeat away to Mansfield on Saturday. As Wycombe, we managed to pick up our first point of the season away at Doncaster on Saturday. This is always one of those games where you look at it and think Exeter are there for the taking, but obviously they will also think the same about us, given our recent record. But we'll see how it goes. Of course, Whitworth in the Exeter City goal will be difficult to get the ball past, but I'm hoping that, given what we saw on Saturday, we can, maybe create a few more chances and threaten them a little bit, and hopefully we can get 3 points. But we'll see.
Score prediction?
1-1.
I'll go 2-1 Wycombe.
The girls are so pretty. I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. Now she will the wheelbarrow, 3 streets wide and narrow. Good boy! Go on.
Heart and Reynolds Park, Wycombe Wanderers 0, Exeter City 0. And to be honest, it's probably been our brightest first half of the season. We've definitely had the better chances. I mean, Exeter have looked threatening going forward, but we probably had the better chances. Abbott looks very bright. They don't look like they can contain him, but hopefully we can make it count in the second half. Of course, frustratingly, we haven't got a goal yet, but we've looked the brightest probably, I would say, but there is a goal in this and hopefully we can get it because we've looked really bright. Fred and George Abbott look like they've threatened going forward, so hopefully we can finish our chances going into the second half. But frustratingly for us, Exeter decided to switch sides and will be facing towards the away end, so we won't have the terrace to suck the ball in.
Second half kick off there, Nick. Decided to I assume it's a restart, but I'm not really sure. Oh, that's a goal kick.
It did finish at Allen's Park, Wycombe Wanderers 0, Exeter City 1, and as games go, it's a really, really difficult one to take. I thought for large chunks of that game we were all over them. We really played that well tonight, and yes, they had a flurry of pressure where they looked like they were threatening early in both halves, but we were able to peter that out and take control, and I thought that the back line specifically were really good. Connor Taylor and Anders Hagelsgaard, with Britt taking the ball forward and playing it into the midfield, and when Anders was getting found out, Connor would take it and he would do the same, and the interchange play between the back line and the midfield was really positive and really nice to see, and really gave us, that attacking outlet. And of course, when Junior came on, he was able to run the channels, and yes, he was running up against a tired back line, but his skill and his trickery is really exciting, and he's the type of player. He is the type of player that supporters love to see. And look, you can say that we didn't finish our chances, we didn't take our chances, but we created so well, and some of the balls into the box were a little bit questionable. Yes, there's no denying that. It was a little bit disappointing, but I think the thing that is frustrating for me is we can all see there are really, really good signs there, and unfortunately, through no fault of his own, Jack Rimmer puts it into the back of his own net. And look, on the Jack Rimmer own goal, what I will say is there is a question of offside in there. Whether it is or not, I'm not going to say. I'm not really sure. But what I will say is that type of header is a centre back's instinct. He's trying to get it over. He's trying to get it away, and just unfortunate that it falls into the back of our net. And I know I said it against Stockport after the Lowry's penalty miss, that sometimes football doesn't go your way and the ball doesn't drop where you want it to, and that was another one of those moments tonight. And look, overall I thought we played really well. I'm really excited to see where this can go. We've ironed out a few of the problems we had from Saturday, and we looked really good going forward. Even Leahy, I know I've given him a little bit of stick in recent games, but even he had a really good game tonight, and it's what we need. We have a really good side there, and we have had opportunities tonight to put the ball into the back of the net, but the final ball just wouldn't drop to one of our players. And one thing I will say is that Udo can't do it on his own. As much as I love Udo, and as much as he gives us stuff going forward, he's quick, he's skillful as well. He can't do it on his own. He's isolated, and he was tonight. And ultimately, Exeter go home with the points, and we have to look to Saturday. And look, the reaction from the supporters is one of frustration. Of course, we're all feeling the frustration, but me personally, I saw a lot of positives there and a lot to get behind, because ultimately we're not going to achieve anything if the players put in a performance like that, and through no fault of our own we concede. And yes, there is an element of maybe offside, like I said earlier, but for 95% of that game, we were running them ragged. They didn't want us to run at them, and just unfortunate that it's another 3 points that goes astray. And yes, we need to pick up points, but look on the bright side, we've had another really good performance, and the players will know that's a really good performance, and hopefully we can take that aspects of that into Saturday against the tough Reading side. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which will be Reading at home, and hopefully you can join me.